What's up, everybody? Hopefully you were able to see my previous video about my Kickstarter pledge for Altered, and we went through the 2 starter decks that I received, and now we're going to be opening up this box. And Altered is a really neat new trading card game. It just got released on Kickstarter, and it has a lot of hype behind it. It's the highest grossing Kickstarter of all time, and with good reason. The game seems really interesting. It has very unique play mechanics and a really revolutionary way of owning cards. Even like the pack opening experience is pretty interesting. So the way that this works is that every card comes as a common, and the common version is, well, it's just what you might normally see. Every card then also has 2 rares. One is a slightly pushed version of the card, so it has something that is maybe a little bit better than the common version, or even just different, depending upon your point of view. And then one is one that exists in another faction. So this is a faction-style game. In my previous video on Altered, I explained how I ended up with the starter decks for 2 different factions. This one being Bravos, and this one being Lyra. And so that's 2 examples of the different factions. And so one of the rare versions will be a version of the card that exists in another faction. And then you have unique, and unique cards are, well, they're exactly what they sound like. They're mechanically unique, 1-of-1 cards. I guess they're supposed to be in 1 in every 8 packs, but I actually think it's slightly boosted for the Kickstarter stuff. And I'm really excited to see what kind of unique cards we could get. Like I said, they're 1-of-1, so they're algorithmically generated, and I'm really excited to open some. So I'll be sure to point them out when we get them. Let's go ahead and park this box over here, and let's jump into some pack opening. I did bring some sleeves for those uniques. Here we go. I'm excited to play Lyra because I'm a musician, and it's a whole faction of musicians. Plus, there's a lot of dice rolling. So we're going to start out right here with a foil hero. There are QR codes on this. Don't even bother trying to scan them. I have scanned all the cards that I'm opening, and so yeah, you will not get very far trying to scan these, and so just keep that in mind. But here we go. We have a Mana hero. Pretty cool. Put that foil over there. Then we've got a Haven Warrior. We have an Axiom Reprocessor, Aloe Vera, Lyra Scald, Beauty Sleep, Spycraft, Ortis Gatekeeper, Tooth Fairy. All right, so this Inari is the first faction-shifted cards that we have. It's usually a mana card, but in this case, it is an Axiom card. And so that's pretty neat. It's one of our rares, and you can see this little tiny F on the bottom that indicates that it's a faction-shifted card. We've got a Tanuki here. Very cool. We've got Gift of Self, this is another faction-shifted card. Studious Disciple, a rare card here. And then we got a rare foiler. That's awesome. All right, let's keep going. This time we got Waru and Mac. Right, Janesha, Haven Trainee, Hooked, Daughter of Yggdrasil, Mind Apotheosis, Aloe Vera, Kraken's Wrath, Ortis Attorney, the Kraken. Okay, we've got another faction-shifted card. It's a Mana Druid, but it's again in a different faction, so that's pretty neat. Asmodeus, I like this card. Kuwat, the Dissenter. And another rare foiler. That's awesome. 2 rares in a row. We've got Akisha and Taro, Ratatoskir, Ogun, Mowgli, the Hatter, Hydracina, Moonlight Jellyfish. I like this one. When it's sacrificed, it can go to reserve. That's cool. Robin Hood, Lady of the Lake. We've got Ozma, faction shifted card here. Oh, this is great. If you control 2 or more other boosted characters, draw a card. That seems like a really solid card. Sarunus. Sakurubra. Paper Herald. Oh, let's go. A unique foiler. That's great. That's the best one you can get. Awesome. We haven't seen a unique yet, though, but one of them is going to end up being foil. Oh, we got our starter deck hero here. Nevenka and Blotch. Now we've got it in foil. Haven Bouncer. Brassbug Hive. A Sinboshi. Ouroboros Croupier. Sneezer Shroom. Or Ouroboros Inkcaster. Open the Gates. Magical Training. Oh, there's the Ozma that we got before. Let's take a quick comparison here. So one really nice attention to detail is that they didn't just go ahead and print these into a different faction generically. They actually made them synergize with what that faction does. So this says Ozma, if you control 3 or more other characters, you draw a card, which is normal because Ortis is kind of all about like making soldier tokens, so it's like going wide. Whereas the one that's for Bravos is about having boosted characters, which is something that Bravos kind of does. So really nice, good, like solid game design. Monolith Rune Scribe. Very cool. Amali Asgarthan Outcast. Hathor. And a common foiler. All right, our foil hero is going to be Ephanis and Senka. One thing I will say is foils look great. They look really good. Hopefully you guys can get a good picture of that. I do have a window close by. Yeah, you should be able to see that pretty nicely. We Foundry Engineer. Sun Wukong. Harvest. The Ouroboros Lyra Bastion. Spindle Harvesters. Kitiguran Alchemist. Sticky Note Seals. We've got All In as a Bravos card. This is actually usually a Lyra card. And it gives boosts. That's kind of cool. Ganesha. Mana Channeling. The Katagir. Izmir Bastion. Open the Gates. And Maw is a token. Okay, so the foil can actually be a token as well. So we've actually gotten quite a few foils as opposed to tokens. Trist and Rossum. We're going to do a little bit of scrolling through the commons here. Just pick up the pace a little bit now that we're kind of into our box opening. We got Mighty Jin. Lyra Thespian. Small Step Giant Leap. And a rare foiler. It's pretty cool. Oh, we got Kojo and Buddha, which is the starter deck for Bravos. Okay. Jeanne d'Arc. Muna Caregiver. Armored Jammer. Oh, we got our first unique. Here we go. Baku. You may discard target permanent at dusk if you have 1 or more boosts. Target opponent discards a card from their hand. That's kind of cool. Very nice. So this is the only version of this exact thing that exists. That's pretty cool. And we get it foil because we got the foil. So we're going to start over here, I think, with our foil heroes that are so cool. We're going to have to make a little bit of room. And then here's our uniques. Awesome. All right, let's keep it going. We got Adsadi and Surge. Physical Training. Let's go through our comments here. Tiny Jin. Mighty Jin. The Spindle. Conjuring Seal. Draw 2 cards, seems pretty good. Gift of Self. And a token. All right, let's see some more uniques. Sigismar and Wingspan as our foil hero there. Go through our commons. Okay, Kelonic Generator. Hooked. Ozma. Anubis. And a common foiler. There are 37 packs in this box. Isn't that interesting? Waru and Mac. I think that's our first duplicate foil guy. All right, going through our commons to Haven. Acapella Training. Ride the Bifrost. Brass Bug Hub. Golrang and Toxin. Anansi. Verdant back. Oh. Lyra Scald. And a token. Taija and Nora. I see some colorful cards back here. Kappa. Asmodeus. Foundry Mechanic. Off you go. And a common foiler. Yeah, I definitely like seeing those foilers. It's pretty cool. All right, Subhash and Marmo. Lyra Navigator. Kellen Elemental. Lady of the Lake. Ortis Attorney. And a common foiler. Keisha and Taru. Bravos Tracer. But it's shifted here. Anansi. Brass Bug Hive. And a Buddha token. Oh, we'll need that for our Bravos deck. I'm sure they gave us one. I wonder if they do foil tokens. Leave a comment if you know whether or not they do foil tokens. All right, here we go. Haja. Son of Yggdrasil. Celebration Day. Oh, here we go. Another unique here. Kuwat the Dissenter.
Bloop.
Whoa, it's a 6/6/6 for 4. Unless you control 2 or more bureaucrats other than me, you have to sacrifice a character. Interesting. From reserve, you can make a recruit. That seems pretty solid. Very cool. 2 uniques in. Theoretically, they should be at least 3, maybe 4 uniques in a box. Okay, Lyra Chronicler. Lyra Scald. Moonlight Jellyfish. Oh, both Moonlight Jellyfishes. That's cool. So we can compare those real quick. Same stats, same costs. It is originally a Ysmir character. When I'm sacrificed, if I'm not fleeting, put me in reserve. When I'm sacrificed, if I'm fleeting, draw a card. And this one says, when a robot joins your expeditions, you may sacrifice me to give it 2 boosts. And when I'm sacrificed, if I'm not fleeting, put me in reserve. Pretty interesting. Some little bit of robot synergy there in the shifted one. Okay. We've got the Foundry. Coniferal Coneman. Off you go. Kokoba. I'm digging the artwork. Really good artwork here. Foundry Engineer. Chirin. Studious Disciple. Copelia. and Ada Lovelace, and an Ordis Recruit. Fen and Crowbar, that's fantastic. All right. Kaibara. Loki. Muna Druid. Haven Warrior. And Isatok. Okay. Gion. Whoa, how do you say that? Hydrocana. That's my guess. Hydrocana. Nurture. All right, here we go. So 2 Ordis unique so far.
Bloop.
Kadigiran, Alchemist. You may put a card from your hand in reserve. If you do, the next card you play this afternoon costs 1 less. Create 2 Ordis Recruits when you play it. That's cool. Oh, in each of your expeditions. Whoa, so you make 4. Himself is not particularly strong, but it's only costs 1 out of reserve too. That's pretty interesting. Cool. Remember, you can only have 3 uniques in your deck anyway. Okay, here we go. Teamwork training. Axiom Scrambler. Baba's Isba. Atlas. Sneezer's Room. All right, Parvati. Alice. Kitsune. The Monolith. And a rare foiler. That's cool. All right, here we go. The Foundry. Sneezer Shroom. Isatok. And Alice. And a rare foil. Twinkle Twinkle. And Dr. Frankenstein. 2 faction shift. Oh, more. Beautiful Meadow. And an Ordis Attorney. Hey, there we go. Yangsu Verdant Weaver. You may put a card from your hand in reserve. If you control 2 or more plants other than me, up to 1 target character gains a sleep. You may have it gain 2 boosts. A sleep means you're basically not going to count its stats, but then at dusk, instead of going to the reserve, it's just going to stay there and it's going to lose its sleep. So it sticks around for extra turn, but its statistics don't matter to that turn. So it's kind of interesting. So you can suppress one of your things and make it stronger for next turn, or you can suppress one of your opponent's things and not have it gain extra. That seems kind of interesting. Okay, we're about 2/3 in through this box, and we are looking for more uniques. We've already gotten 4, so I think it would be above average to see more here. None there, but we did get a rare foiler, which is pretty sweet. Oh, look at that. Right in the beginning, we've got a unique. Does that mean, oh, sweet, we got a God Pack. Here we go. Wow, this is awesome. Okay, so I think what this means is that every card in here is going to be unique. I think that's what that means. So let's go ahead and see what's going on here. We got Dr. Frankenstein. We got Bravos Pathfinder. We got Haven Trainee. We got Bravos Blade Dancer. We got Chiron. We got Tiny Jin. Axiom Scrambler. Isenboshi. Ratatoskr. Oh, and we got foils in the pack. Foil unique in the pack. Foundry Mechanic. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, a unique foiler. Look at that. 4 unique foilers. That's busted. Oh my gosh. That is so cool. Sick. I was hoping that we would hit one of these. I got to sleeve these up. That is awesome. I had heard legend of the God packs, and it's so cool we got to open one. Look at that. So many uniques now. We got to make some space. I really like these foils, but I think they're going away because we've got to make space for all of our uniques now. All right, let's keep it moving. I don't know if we're going to be able to top that. But we shall see. Achilles. Sweet. It's so cool that they gave unique foilers in the God Pack too, so that you could pick some to get foiled. We got Muna Druid. Oh my gosh. Hey, there we go. Another unique. Tooth Fairy. That's pretty solid. We are swimming in uniques here. Swimming in them. Asmodeus. Boom. The Ouroboros, Ganesha, Teamwork Training, and Thoth. We still got more packs to go. This is great. We already got so much out of the box. Helping Hand, Twinkle Twinkle, Sakubura, Gion, and a rare foiler. Let's go. I'll take as many of those as I can get, because I have been known to indulge in the foils. Ride the Bifrost. Kitsune. Lyra Cloth Dancer, Haven Trainee. Amelia Earhart. That's kind of cool. Kyibara, Kuwat, and Anubis. All right, we only got 3 packs left. 3 packs left. Let's see if we can hit at least one more unique. Here we go. Tomo. Bountiful Meadow. Moonlith Archivist. Another Baku. So we just said that each unique is mechanically unique. So we can test that theory by looking at these next to each other. Same cost, 2 different factions. So one is faction shifted, I guess. And we've got 3-2-3 and 3-2-1. So those are both different as well. This one's the one on the left says, when I leave the expedition zone, target opponent discards a card from their hand. When a card leaves your reserve after the afternoon, if you control a token, I gain a boost. And the other one says, you may discard target permanent at dusk. If I have 1 or more boosts, target opponent discards a card from their hand. So they are different. They are similar, which is cool flavor-wise because it's the same character. But their effects are slightly different, and you could build around them in different ways. Really neat. All right. Baba Yaga. Okay, last pack magic. Here we go. Mind Apotheosis. Ouroboros Trickster. Flammel. There we go. The end of the first altered box that I have ever opened before, and we ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 uniques. So cool that we got to get a God pack. That is so exciting, And I hope you guys are excited about this game. It looks really, really interesting. The card design is really unique, and I'm excited to actually play some games and get these on tables. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe and check out the channel for more cool videos about all kinds of trading card games, including Altered. More content to come. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. And if you're local to Connecticut, come check out Unison Games Cafe on Whitney Avenue in Hamden. Hopefully we'll see you there.